So, we got Swansea tonight at home. Let's see how we do. Hello and welcome to this video. It's Sheffield Wednesday versus Swansea. And it was a game where you were hoping we were going to do really well tonight and see how we do and how we play. And you're thinking, if we can get 3 points tonight, that would be fantastic. Swansea are not doing brilliant at the minute. But remember, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's face, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live and live streams happen. We did a watch along for this game as well. So thank you for everyone that turned up for this. But here's the thing. Sheffield Wednesday need 3 points. We need to start turning these results where we're at home and take advantage. Because on the road, we're not that great. And we need to start getting better with that. So let's have a look at the starting lineup for Wednesday. It's Beadle, Valentine, Valerie, Bernard, Femero, Johnson, Shea Charles, Bannon, Ingleson, Gassama, and Jamal Lowe. Here, Charles Palmer, Max Lowe, Iorfa, Patterson, Kabachi, Windass, Ulbo, Smith are on the bench. So we've got a good couple of attacking players there if we need it. I would have liked to have seen Iorfa. I don't see Valerie as a centre-back. I see him more of a right wing-back, right winger kind of thing. And that's what I like to see more. He just doesn't seem natural in that position. Oh, Swansea, you're going to give me a heart attack with some of these ones. So let's see what I do here. Vigouroux, Bolton, Cabango, Darling, Grimes, Viopnik, Timon, Peter Harris, who we were looking at getting ourselves, Norton, Ronald, Abdullah, McCullen is on the bench, Key, Allen. They could have gone with Alan Key. It would have been funnier, but I think they probably had that before. Franco, Bianchi, Cullen, Tojo are on. Cooper and Abby are on the bench for them. So they are going to really want to try and get a point away from home or even all three. Now, their manager was speaking very clearly about how they need to improve and take some of their chances. And I think we're just going to be at the races tonight. If we can be at the races and get everything flowing how we know we can, goal tonight would be fantastic. If we can get a performance where the goals and we're playing well and we get a clean sheet, everyone will be happy, move on to Pompey, and then you go and get it. But it's a tough game. It'll be tough because I think Swansea are going to have that thing where they'll want to try and improve their away form. There's a lot of teams that are away form just poor this season. So let's see what happens, and hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can get all 3 points tonight. So, let's talk about that first half. Both sets of teams struggled really to get into this, didn't they? Really did struggle. And it's like you're looking at this game going forward and you're thinking, can we try and do something? They have a really good chance. And it's an excellent save by Beadle. And you're thinking, brilliant save. But the alarm bell were there. We're trying to get things forward. Savante Ingleson's had an excellent game all game. But he's hit shots. He's tried to get crosses in. Him and Johnson have linked up well. Johnson have been getting crosses into the ball. But no one's been there. And you're like, these are the kind of balls we've been begging to go in. But then no one wakes up and gets it. But the thing is, you can tell these are two teams who are struggling for form at the minute. Because both teams really struggle. Both teams were very wasteful with the ball in possession. And you're thinking, someone got to take a chance here. Someone have got to take a chance and try and just take something out of the game. Try and just take something, but no one really bites at it. Everyone, if they've got a chance, they're snatching at it and not really playing to their full potential. And you're thinking something's got to change with one or two of these players. And you're thinking, move it around a little bit. Charles looked absolutely knackered at half time. And you're thinking, the corner we've not done enough with them. They've just been right at the keeper. And it's like we've brought in the set-piece guy to come in and help with that. We've brought in a set-piece analyst. And maybe it needs more time to watch them and see what they're doing. But it was just poor. It was just two very poor teams not being able to have the quality in front of the goal. And that's the thing. Lacking that quality in front of goal. I think if somebody had a clinical striker today, it would have been an interesting game. But no one really did.
But we go into the half time at 0-0. Very poor, but everyone very frustrated. The atmosphere at Hill was very flat as well. You're thinking, what is going to take us to light this game up? And something needed to happen and needed a firework and a rocket. And we hoping that happens in the second half. We were very flat. So, in the second half, you're thinking, much better play, knocking the ball around, playing better, moving around. We have a shout for a penalty. And for me, he get clipped. Jamal Lowe definitely get clipped and doesn't get a penalty. 66, I think, day 66 now is the record we're going for without a penalty. I think it's 72 is the record and we've got 66 now. No penalty given. And you're thinking, it's going to be that night, isn't it? They knock it about a bit more. They're playing some good football as well. But we do really well when we start bringing subs on. You bring on Windass, Ugbo, and I think Johnson's had an excellent game. Savante was kind of unlucky that he went off, but he was blowing a little bit. But he played some really good football today. He was my man of the match for sure. We have another good chance by Valentine that hit the foot of the post, and it's just not going to be our night. You're just looking at it, not our night at all. They're having chances. They haven't scored goals in over 7 hours of football, so they're really wanting to try and get something. And you're thinking something's got to give. But again, it's that poorness from both teams. Both sets of players are losing the ball in easy positions. A pass goes astray, the other team go forward. We play it out at the back, and then you're thinking they need to get on beat a little bit, but they're not fast enough. And you're thinking other teams would have countered on that and done quite well. But it's annoying because I don't think it was that bad in terms of like the actual trying to get it forward. The issue is both sets of teams don't have a clinical finisher. Both sets of teams can't score in a brothel. Like chances go in, like Ubbo had a great bit where I thought he got a touch on it for a header. Doesn't come to anything. Valentine had that chance. And it was a case that you can see it, two teams who are pretty poor on form at the minute with not being able to score enough goals. We've gone from being able to score hatful in the first game to really struggling. And I don't know if there's a formation change that needs to happen again or something. And I'm disappointed because I thought Swansea was here for or to get something out of. I generally did think we could get something out of this game. But he did change it up a bit with the lineup. Pato came on. Pato had a really good chance right near the end. Sadly, didn't come to anything. Pato came on, but he did help a little bit. He did change it up a little bit with it. But they had lined up chances, tried some shots themselves. Nothing really happened. Two very poor teams in the position we're both currently in, annoyingly. But it's a 0-0 draw. And it's annoying because I thought we could have had something. We do seem to be struggling to find rhythm in how we play. The rhythm of how we're playing is really struggling because we can knock it around really nice, but when it gets into that final third, there's no lacking cutting edge, or if we have got the cutting edge, we're not getting on the end of it. We're too slow to it. We're not overloading the box kind of thing. It's too far behind us. Johnson put some cracking crosses in today and nobody was in there. And then he had a cross right near the end that was poor. And we got Pompey on Friday night. And Pompey right now are losing 2-0 versus Cardiff City. We're at their place. We have to go there and play some good football. We have to go there looking for a win. Just no excuse not to. And I said about the teams in and around us that we have to start picking points again. Swansea are one of those teams in and around us and we've not picked up points. We got a draw. Great. Fantastic. It stops from the lot, but you're looking at where 3 points are going to come from when you're looking at games because we're not scoring. We've got Pompey on Friday night. We then got Watford. We then got... Hang on, I just made a new event there. Didn't mean to do that. Delete that. Give me a minute. I think we've got Norwich on one of them. Got Norwich on the 5th, and then we got the big one. We got the Derby. And the Derby's going to be awful if we're playing like this. It's just going to be awful if we're playing like this, because we could get battered if we're not careful. But we need to start picking up chances. When chances are there, we need to take them. We're just snatching them at the minute, and that's what's causing us a lot of issues. And if we are getting them, we're just not clinical enough. And this could be the story of our season, us just not scoring enough goals. It's a draw. I will take the clean sheet. 100%. I will take the clean sheet, but the lack of goals is worrying. Let's take the clean sheet, dust ourselves down. Let's call it what it is. 2 poor teams against each other. Swansea will be happy to have the clean sheet and take a point on the road. I mean, that takes their away game point to 5. They'll be happy with that, but we have to start taking chances. We have to start finding ways to win. Like someone said in the chat, I think it was Frederick, we need to find a way of winning ugly. We did last season. Maybe it's time to try and find a little bit of that from last season. But it's a 0-0. Not a loss, but it's just a frustrating game.